Hello and welcome to this video on the problem of scale. Our question today, can states become too big? This is an important question in the debate over self-government and political representation. How big can a nation get in terms of geography and, more importantly, in terms of population and still be truly representative? Donald Livingston's article, The Southern Tradition and Liberative Government, examines this point, and Livingston raises an interesting point. Perhaps America has become too big. America is a republic where the elected representatives act on behalf of the people. It is therefore essential that there is a close relationship between the people and their representatives. Livingston points out that in 1789 there was one representative in the House of Reps for every 59,000 people in the United States. In 1910, the number of representatives in the House was capped at 435 at a time when the U.S. population was at around 90 million. In 2007, when this article was written, the U.S. population was at around 300 million, which means that there was one representative in the House for every 690,000 Americans. The U.S. population has since continued to grow. The conclusion that is reached here is that the quality of representation in America has greatly diminished, while the distance between the representatives and the people has grown vast. Perhaps America has become too big for the current system of representation. To examine this issue, I want to look at the thoughts of two ancient theorists, Plato and Aristotle, both of whom examined the proper size of government. Plato created his ideal state in his book, The Laws. In Plato's ideal state, there would be a precise number of 5,040 citizens in his state. There were several reasons for this. One, it's an easy number to divide up for administrative purposes, but the more important reason was that Plato wanted the citizens of his state to know each other well. He thought this would be incredibly beneficial. It promotes mutual friendship, and the citizens also know each other's moral character. He wanted to cap the citizenry at 5,040 and not let it grow beyond that. So Plato advocated for a small, close-knit state in which the citizens know each other well. Aristotle doesn't give a specific number for the size of his state, but he does lay out general guidelines about size in his work, The Politics. To be considered a citizen, Aristotle said that each person that is a citizen must participate in giving judgment and holding office. So each citizen performs legislative and judicial roles. The state must be small enough for the citizens to perform these roles, otherwise they cease to be citizens and instead become subjects. Aristotle's first guideline for the size of states is that the state must be small enough to maintain social order. Large states become chaotic and dysfunctional. They are difficult to manage effectively. Second guideline is that states should be small enough to be easily surveyed. By this, Aristotle means that he wants citizens to know each other. They should know what kind of person each citizen is. This allows the citizens to make better decisions in regards to justice and elections to public office. So similar to Plato, Aristotle preferred a small, close-knit state where the citizens know each other. So Aristotle and Plato here have pointed out a key principle for representative states. The citizens should know each other. There should be a close relationship between the citizens, aka the people, and their representatives. If we apply this principle to modern America, there's a troubling conclusion. Currently in modern America, we have one representative for every 700,000 plus people. Americans do not know their representatives very well. The awareness of the representative's personal character is almost non-existent. We don't know our reps at a personal level. Instead, The citizens rely on news and publicity to make their judgments. In this regard, America has become too big for effective self-government and political representation. Perhaps the relationship between the representatives and the American people in modern society has grown too distant. Thank you.